So today I am here to give a speech on importance of education. So first of all, we would know what is education, that what is the definition and what is the mean. We here when we are childs and kids, we are not suffering our children. Our parents said that take education, like पढ़ लो बेटा पढ़ लो, जिंदगी में कुछ नहीं कर पाओगे. We are not suffering our teachers, relatives, and our family members and everyone say that education is important for our life. That when we know that education is when we take from institutional college and schools, and when we are child we learn how to write, how to read something like A, B, C, D and make circles. We use many of these are our teachers. After that, why is education is important? So education is only not for ourselves, it's for our country and for all the others. We should do many things when we get education. That we know that we see that lots of people who are not able to, who would not get education properly, they could not be there we want. They like that. Our parents will say, sometimes we see that our parents that say that if we don't take education in when we are childs, we don't take it, and now we are here, we want to become that, but we have not a full of money, that's like we have not money and we have not proper things to take education. They know the value of education, and when we know the value of education, we also take education, and we get many of things like that. We get a great job and we get a placement, and we do work many fields and many purpose like in for our country, for development in our country. In India, you know that the number of young people is more than in the world. There are around 30% of people young, below the 30 years. But there are illiterate people more than in the world. Around 26% of the world people was not in India, will not literate, not get full of education, or lack of money, or like उनके पास संसाधन नहीं उन चीज़ों को पाने के लिए, न पढ़ने के लिए कोई, जैसे उनके पास प्रॉपर जगह नहीं है या प्रॉपर does not have the schools, universities and institutional like you know that India is a privileged there are many people in villages and they not get a proper very well
Let's
leave
it. Forget it.
And you know that if we get education, we could teach our next generation. If we are educated, we would go there to teach our sons and our sons, and when we our sons, India becomes more educational country. And by becoming educational, we know how to think, how to build. We get knowledge about that what is ethical and what is unethical, that what is good and what is bad, where is equality, and we know about equality. When you know that earlier in India there are not equality. There are people who are fighting about like their religion, their caste, because they have lack of knowledge. They don't have the knowledge about that. Everyone was same. You see that many of people who are not educated, they getting education now when we get aged. And thing is that education is not depend on age. You get anytime you can, if you want learning, you get learn anytime and in any age. Age does not matter in education. When you have your self-confidence that I want to learn something, I want to educate. The needs, education is our needs. It's helpful in our daily life routines, like everyone. And more things that education is only that we are not taking from books and in our institutional life. We take education from our lives, like we are daily living, we are daily making many of people that like we are going to shops and malls and everywhere. We talk many people, they share their experience. Sometimes someone give their advice that what you can do. That is also come under education. because we are learning something from them. Sometimes we get wrong, we get failure. That is also come under it because we are learning from our failure. We get learn from our failure, then we can do again and again. We become successful and more successful because of knowledge and education. That's a last I will only say that the one Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. That is said by Nelson Mandela. And here we can conclude our speech. Thank you for everyone. Thank you.
Well done.